Hello, hello, hello. Starting up a little bit early. See everybody roll on in. Kat and Vicky have been here for a minute. They've been spreading the word. What's up, Ray? How you doing, brother? Glad everybody can join me on this fine Saturday.
You have a good one.
You too. Thank you. There's a pizza guy. Pizza guy just orders pizza. He just delivered our pizza. Sinking in. Hello, hello, hello. You too. Thank you. Okay, cool. What's up, Steve? How you doing? Hope everybody's having a good weekend so far. I had to work today. That's why I rescheduled the live. I was originally going to have it for 10 a.m., but had to reschedule. So here we are. Hope everybody's having a good weekend so far. I'm just hanging out. Just going to enjoy a nice evening with my wife and my daughter. And cheers. My leg has been pretty sore today. For most of the week and the last couple of weeks, it's been pretty good. It'll get stiff. Um, today it was saying hello, Ryan. Work was good. It was a little tough today. Um, it was stiff and it was like sore. Um, but I made it through. You know, it was cool. It's nice to be able to work a Saturday. Nice little chunk of change. But yeah. Oh, and I got Joe's stickers. So shout out to Joe. Thank you for the stickers. They're really cool. I gotta put some more. I'm actually gonna make a sticker board for behind me. My wife's cousin, he makes my stickers. Shout out to Javier, and he does a wonderful job. And I'm actually my new stickers and my new business cards and my decals are gonna have a QR code on them, which is pretty cool. Shout out to Frank for bringing that up. Give me that idea. What's up, Frank? Mr. Frank Green in the house. Kat says, "Are you guys getting the cool front there in the heat still?" Yeah, it's been hot. It's supposed to cool down in the next couple days though, so we shall see. Oscar, what's going down? Oscar says, "Hello everyone. I made it on time today." Yeah, thank you for making it on time. I changed the time, and that will happen, you know. But I will try my best to let everybody know, you know. Vicky says, "Hey, missed the starts. Had a mommy duty." Yeah, we're always switching off. My wife, she's always on baby duty, but I try to do my best when I get home to help out, you know. What's up, Joe? Joe's in the house. Cheers. Michael Wilson from Scotland in the house. How you doing, Mike? How's your day going? Frank Green says 74 degrees today here in Kentucky. Nice. I've never been to Kentucky. Someday maybe I'll go. Michael says I got well confused when seeing the time change. Yeah, it's gonna happen, man. Like, you know, especially like Saturdays. Well, it's happened on Wednesdays too, but this time around it was more of a gap because I decided to go Saturday and Monday because of the holiday, um, which I really liked. It gave me kind of a break, you know, between lives. I'll probably go back to the format of Wednesday, Saturday. We'll see. And you know, down the road, if I'm just absolutely just beat to shit, I'll probably just, if I have a live scheduled for Saturday, I'll just probably reschedule it for Sunday. But that hasn't happened yet, so no need to worry. Kat says we're chilly today, 58 degrees. Wow. Still right now? Amy Joe, well, my new phone is being a pain watching on the TV. Hey, Amy Joe, thank you for the shout out and the video you made for the stickers. I appreciate that. And my channel. That was nice. I do appreciate that. That was cool. Steve says, nice weather today in Oklahoma. It's still pretty hot here. It's starting to cool down a little bit. Slowly but surely, I guess. Let's see. Michael says, all good, man. Warmish today. Well, for Scotland, 24 degrees Celsius. It's pretty cold over there usually, huh? Kat says, southwest of Cleveland, Ohio. I have a cousin that lives in Ohio. Amy Joe says, hey, y'all, I'm going to restart phone and see if I can use the keyboard. Be right back. Hey, 11 in here, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Helps me out. And if anybody hasn't yet, I know I don't want to beat a dead horse. Hey, Jerry, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but go check out my Patreon. You don't have to become a paid member, but if you do support me, it does help support my channel. Just go head on over and become a free member. And if you do by chance want to become a paid member, there's $5 and $10 memberships, and you can do that over on my Patreon. The link is above. So go check that out. I'd greatly appreciate it. The channel is slowly but surely gaining steam. I'm coming up on I'm coming up on 300, so that's nice. Kat says, yeah, I had to turn the heat on. Damn. I'm far away. We're far away from that here in California. Michael says, yeah, normally we've had no summer really this year. Ray and Sandy, Ray says down to the 40s tonight in Cincinnati. Damn. There's a game tomorrow, huh? Are you guys playing at home or is it an away game? What's up, Brad? How you doing, brother? Yeah, Steve, 300 is great, but I'm not there yet, you know. I have some kinks to work out, I feel, in my videos. And Josh and I are going to have a little brainstorm together. We were supposed to have one last week, but we didn't end up doing it because I was so busy. But hopefully this week we get brainstorming, and he's going to give me some ideas, and I'm going to give him some ideas, and then we're just going to go from there, you know. I'm not in a hurry to grow, but I definitely, you know, steady growth is nice. My goal is to get to that 500 and be somewhat monetized, and then get to that 1,000 and be monetized, you know, fully monetized. So halfway to 500, you're right, Vicky. You're halfway. It's just gonna take time, and I'm just having fun doing this. It's fun. I definitely, I don't want to be one of those content creators that like has all these people follow them, and then you don't know who they don't know who you are. You know, I want the people that come to watch me to really enjoy what I'm doing, and hopefully I can give you some knowledge, some things, some pieces of information that you don't know, and hopefully we can grow together. You know, you can watch my evolution as a woodworker and as a person as well, and get to know me personally. I feel like that's very important for me. It might not be important for all these other content creators. Now I'm just speaking overall, but it's important to me, which, you know, so that's a goal of mine. Aiden says, what's cooking? 77. What's up, Aiden? How you doing? Brad says, glad to see you back in your shop. The Nomi's missing you. Home versus the Patriots. Ooh. Yeah, the Patriots are in a rebuild phase. They got a ways off before they start, you know, really being competitive, I feel. No offense to Patriots fans, by the way. Steve says, man, I've seen some great results the last 2 weeks with the support of the Beard Viking Facebook group. Yeah, yeah, it's awesome. Um, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The Bearded Viking Facebook group and uh, these other content creators and people, they're the reason why my channel is succeeding. It's not just what I'm doing. It's all of you, and I really do feel like I need to you know reiterate that. It's not just what I'm doing. It's not just the work that I'm putting in. It's the people like that just help share and help give me ideas and just shout outs and all that kind of stuff. It all goes a long way. So let's see. Cat says Buckeyes are home playing at 7:30 p.m. Ooh, I might have to catch that game. Frank says we open the windows in our house. Steve says, how do you monetize at 500? So Steve, the way that if you go to YouTube Studio, it's basically you're kind of like just opening the door to monetization. You're not like fully monetized, and the ways that you can like they open up avenues for you. So they open up the super chat, which is nice because on this chat um, people can donate to your channel like you see on Daniel's page. And then there's also like you can open up a store, which is nice, and that's something I plan on doing, not just with my Patreon but on here too. um, the reason I like, no offense to YouTube, but the reason I do like Patreon is because they don't, for your memberships, they don't take as much money, and they don't take as much money with your sales either. So it's kind of like it's more beneficial for the creator themselves. That's why so many people do Patreons. But yeah, like avenues like that, I'd have to look in. There's a third option. I think I'm not too sure, but it might be some type of membership on YouTube. So yeah, I mean, once I get to 500, I think I'll explore all my options, you know. But until then, I'm just gonna keep enjoying what I'm doing, and I mean, I have my Patreon too, so that's I'm off to a good start. It's not just you know something that's just stagnant. Anyways, Brad says just wanted to stop in and support you. Yeah, man, I appreciate your support, Brad. You're and I appreciate your video. That was the coolest video, man. So much enthusiasm, and just your support means the world to me. Amy Jo got a new phone, by the way, so that's why she's saying, "Oh my God, this phone." I think Kat just shared the Facebook groups. Steve says, if you're not participating in Amy Jo's Moon Challenge, you're missing out. I I'd like to get a part. I'd like to become a part of her challenge and then Joe's challenge. I don't necessarily know when Amy Jo's deadline is. I'm gonna have to check that out. And I'm sorry that I don't know. It's been a long week. What's up, Roy? How you doing? Roy says you deserve it. You're putting a lot of effort into your channel, and you're very generous. Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, like I want people to enjoy what I'm doing and share my love of woodworking. But at the same time, man, not just man, everybody, I want to give back, and I want to help everybody out. That's why like I want to see everybody grow. That's why I push that. I don't just want to see myself succeed. I want to see others too. Where it gives me a lot of joy. But yeah, I'm just trying to explore all my options. Uh, because I'm not monetized, I'm trying to explore all my options as a content creator to help myself grow. With creating merchandise and having a Patreon and so on and so forth. So yeah. Joe says, Amy Joe, did you drop the live stream? Mine just went blank or plank. I think you meant blank. Kat says, saw an ad on one of your vids last night, 77, heading in the right direction. Well, that's nice. My Sean that comes on here, Sean, my good friend Sean, he actually brought that to my attention a few weeks back, and I was very surprised. He's like, dude, are you putting out ads on YouTube because your content's really starting to pop up uh, on my feed and like and on other stuff too. And I said, I'm just continuing to do my own thing, so I think I am going in the right direction. Aiden says, "Hey, Woodworks, is that what is that? Maybe you can explain." Joe says, "Roy, you gonna get on the Facebook?" Steve says, "Oh, okay, cool. Have to check it out. I'm at 740 or 941. Damn, you almost to 1,000, huh? That's cool, man. That's cool. I hope you get monetized soon. It also has to do with your watch hours too. So like, say you have so the first tier you have 500 subscribers, and you have to post 3 videos per month basically, and then you have to have 3,000 watch hours and then 10,000 short views, and then the thousand subscriber monetization is 1,000 subscribers, and then it's 3 posts a month, and then it's 4,000 watch hours, and then I believe it's 10 or 15 million short form views. So, you know, I know Joe's coming up on his. Congratulations to congratulations to Joe. Joe's been putting in a lot of hard work, and Joe's Joe's just a special guy. And who I'm talking about is Woodworkers DIY Lemma, Joe Hyde. Uh, Joe's just an awesome guy. He's so helpful. Joe always takes time to help me out, and I do the same for him. And it's just he's if you guys aren't subscribed to his channel, you should, because Joe is one of the nicest people I've ever met. Shout out to Joe. Amy Joe says, Joe, heck, I don't know. I'm still learning. Have no idea what I'm doing. Steve says, Ryan, I'd love to be on calls or whatever to discuss how to support each other and grow our channels and community. Yeah, Steve. I mean, like I said, I mean, if any of you can, just and a few of you have already, but go on over to my Patreon. And you don't necessarily have to become a paid member. Just become a member. It just helps me out in so many ways. It goes a long way. Trust me. What's up, Juan? How you doing, brother? Did you enjoy that Eagles victory last night? That's a shame that Jordan Love got hurt, though. I don't like to see people get injured, even though it's part of the game. Yeah, Kat just shared Joe's challenge, his YouTube challenge on the Facebook. I think he put up an event. I haven't caught that yet, but I'm assuming that's what it is. Frank Green says my laptop sucks. Takes 20 minutes just to boot up. 2019, I got it. What's up, Thom? How you doing? I sent out your stickers again, man. Hopefully you get them soon. Roy says, sent you the parcel, Ryan. Hopefully it will be with you soon. Man, thanks, Roy. Hey, Roy, I really do appreciate that when you do your lives, you and Joe and Matt carves, you guys, that's awesome. Like when you guys are doing your live stream when you're doing your carving and stuff, that you're posting my stickers. That's so cool, man. I appreciate the shout out. I have a plan that I'm going to be putting together for a backdrop for my lives. I'm going to build some type of backdrop, and I'm going to put stickers, and I'm going to add stickers and just make it a whole wall, and just like kind of show my love to everybody. It's going to take a little bit of time, but yeah. Steve says, yeah, watch hours are only 2,000, need 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours or something like that. Yeah, my watch hours are, so as far as the first tier of monetization, I'm coming up on I'm like right at 700 watch hours. And a third of, a quarter of those 3,000 watch hours is going to be 750. So I'm on my way. Hey, we got 14 in here. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. And Kat shared Joe's channel, by the way. I can't say enough nice. I appreciate your comment, Joe. I can't say enough nice things about you, Joe. You know, you're a good dude, man. I appreciate you. You know, and whatever I can to help you, I'm gonna do. You know, so okay. So you did, huh, Steve? Oh, thank you. Are you any of you on Telegram? I've never heard of Telegram. Roy says, what is a Patreon?" It's okay. So it's like a profile and account you can make, and it's you can put additional content. It's like a way to represent your channel further, and you can get members and paid members, and it really helps out for if you're not monetized and if you're monetized as well, because you know YouTube takes a bigger cut than Patreon. It's like you become your own entity, like you're a contractor. You have your own like website and profile, and people can subscribe to it, and you have additional content, and you have giveaways, and you have like merchandise, and they take less than YouTube takes. No pun intended, YouTube. But yeah, Patreon, that is what Patreon. So Roy, head on over to Patreon, brother, and maybe you should consider starting a Patreon since you're an up and coming content creator like myself. So yeah. Vicky says, I have a Telegram, but only use it for 2 people in the UK I've known for 20 years. I have no idea what Telegram is. Maybe somebody can clarify that. Steve says, Frank Green, does it really take a long time to boot up your laptop? Aiden says, have good crafting page on mostly post links and other YouTube carvers. That's cool, man. Frank says, yes, just takes 10 minutes about after boot up just to get on Facebook, and then 10 minutes on log out. Ray says, Northern Illinois just upset Notre Dame. Wow, that's a big one. What was hey Ray, what was Notre Dame ranked at? They were pretty high, right? Juan says, didn't watch the game. I was watching the Phils beat up the Marlins 16-2. Damn. What's up, Josh? Josh says, what's up, brother? Sorry I'm late. Had to help wifey finish processing 4 bushels of sweet corn for freezer. Damn. Hot dizam. Wow, that's a big win. I'm what was Northern Illinois ranked? Were they out of the top 25? It's like Facebook. Okay, cool. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to check that out. Yeah, if anybody has any ideas of how you know, to help out, feel free. I do not mind. You know, I appreciate you guys being here, guys and gals. It's really nice. Not ranked. Wow. So they probably won't get, you know, for too far into the top 25, but from most of the times, like what I've seen is that they'll break the top, you know, close to 20, right? Roy says, Ryan, did you know you can do a poll on live for anything? I did not know that. And if anybody can explain how to, I've been wondering how to do a poll. I guess I should have asked. But yeah. I didn't know how to do a poll. Yeah. I know how to share links and stuff like that. I guess I'm still a caveman, you know? Let's see some of my projects. Oh man. I mean, I have my live edge right now. To be honest with you, like I'm not ever since the wine caddy thing, I'm not I haven't really done much. I have plans, but I my main focus the last like 2-3 weeks just has been like kind of getting dialed back into work, you know. I do have some stuff that I have planned, you know, that I mean that's why I put out a video, like an informational video about like tools I use and things like that. So but I do have some projects coming up that I'm gonna do. Um, I'm also gonna do because I like the and tell me if you're not gonna like this or not. Give me some feedback. So I did a soothing sounds of woodworking. Now you know me. I don't just like to incorporate my woodworking. I like to incorporate my life into like this YouTube thing. So I do videos, other videos like on different things, and I do videos on carpentry as well. Cause why not? I'm a carpenter, so why not? I feel like you know the algorithm will grab me, but I'm not gonna change what I'm doing just to do just specifically woodworking videos uh, for the algorithm to grab me. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do whatever I want. So I have an idea. Maybe you guys can help me out. I have footage from Shaver, and I thought about doing a soothing sounds of Shaver Lake video, like a long form, because so many people like the short form videos of the water and things like that. So if anybody wants to see like that, let me know. And if you think it's a dud, let me know too. Roy says just press the plus at the bottom. I don't have the plus at the bottom. Yeah, I don't have it. Hold on. Yeah, I don't have it. I don't have it. I don't have it, Roy. Maybe that's. I have a heart, stuff like that. Okay, so Aiden says you're pretty good at the tech stuff, Roy. Vicky, jump back on your channel so we can sub. Joe Clattenburg, good evening, everybody. I got your sticker right here, Joe. Showing you some love, baby. Joe Clattenburg has a YouTube channel. It's called The Good Luck Workshop. If anybody's interested, check it out. Josh says was only 62 here today, so cut up about a cord of wood to split. Sucks I forgot to add stabilizers to fuel last winter, so I have to pull the carbs to smaller saws to soak. Damn, that sucks, dude. Frank Green says, "Did you hear the joke about the bearded Viking did about the carpenters?" No, I didn't. I didn't. Josh says, "Just be you. Your audience will find you. Just takes the right people to see it and get it pumped out." Yeah. I mean, like we've talked about before, Josh, I'm not going to change who I am and just put out specific things just so people like me. I feel like people are going to like me just because who I am. If they don't like me, then they don't like me. And if they don't like my content, then they don't like my content. I feel like it's my channel, and I feel like I want to share more than just woodworking. Carpentry falls into a very similar threshold, and then why not introduce people to me and share myself just so they could get to know me and I could get to know them. Thom says, where did the name 77 Rockets come from? So my dad I'm a third generation carpenter. My dad uh, was my mentor. He was my main teacher. I started out in the trades as a laborer. I didn't know nothing. I'd done like poured concrete a few times, but my dad, he started teaching me, and I fell in love with carpentry and woodworking, and I started building more stuff. So uh, in honor of him, because he passed away 2 years ago from cancer, 77 Rockets was his graduating class, and it was in 77, and they were called the Rockets. And he always that was like his catchphrase, 77 Rockets, like just different stuff. And it just stuck with me. And in honor of him, that's where 77 Rockets came from, because he gave so much to me and put so much time into me, and I just want to pay tribute to him, because he was very special to me. And I miss him, you know. So that's where 77 Rockets came from. Aiden says, "Yeah, do what you want, mix it up, or no harm." Yeah, if you guys, I mean, you know, it is what it is. I mean, either videos are going to do good or they're not going to do good. It's, I mean, I mean, I haven't hit the threshold of like thousands and thousands of viewers yet, but I feel like it's coming. It'll happen, you know. Steve says to create a poll during a YouTube live broadcast, follow these steps. Click on the create a poll icon in left of the chat window. It's not letting me do it. Let's see. Nope, it's not letting me do it. I'll have to figure it out later. Anyways, let's see. I don't want to lose where my spot is. Roy says you're in a horizontal, might only work in vertical, maybe. Amy Jo says, I say you do, and those who matter will long for the ride. Yeah, I feel like, you know, I feel the same way. That's one of the reasons why I don't do verticals. You know, like I feel like more people would come in here and more people would like, I'd get more views and watch time, but you know, I feel like I feel like these horizontal streams are better for me and better for, you know, people who join me, and I just want to, you know, keep doing that. I mean, I could do vertical if I want and probably reach monetization a little bit faster, but you know what? This is what I like to do. Frank Green says, "Why did the carpenter bring a ladder to the bar? The bartender said drinks are on the house." Was that the joke, or is there more? My catch up. Yeah, there's a lot of eyes out there, Joe. Nice, Cat. You shared Ray's channel. Click on the plus button. I don't have a plus button, Daniel. I don't know where it's at. Got 16 in here. Hit that like. I'm looking around. It's not on here. And hello, Daniel. Josh says exactly, Joe. Just takes the right people to see it, share it, like it, etc. To get the algorithm going, just have to wait for the first ones to find out in the sea of YouTube. Yeah. Oh, you do it horizontal every stream? I don't know why it's not giving me that option. So it's at the top. It's at the top left. Frank, don't be giving away your jokes from my stream. Daniel, come on, man. Daniel knows I'm a carpenter. I don't take any I don't, no pun intended. I know he's got mad love for me. He's kidding. That's the joke. Why did the carpenter bring a ladder to the bar? The bartender's set drinks are on the house. Oh, okay. I get it. By where you enter comments. Let's see. Yeah, it's not there. That's weird. I don't know. I don't know why it's not there. There's like a smiley face. So what I have is like the chats on the side for me, and I don't know what happened just now. Technical difficulties. Yeah, so it's not giving me a plus sign. It just shows like the chat, and then there's a heart, and then there's just the chat itself. Do I have to click on my insignia? No. Oh well. Michael says, I want to take a minute to shout Kat out and how awesome she is, and big massive thanks to her. She's done a kick-ass logo sticker business card. Yeah, Kat rocks. Kat's awesome. Kat's actually gonna she's gonna create an intro for my videos for me, so I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be cool. Bird Viking says, "Are you signed on to your account on your iPad?" I don't think so. Just on my phone. Or you know what? I am signed into my account on here because I can view my analytics and everything. I don't know why it's not. Let me click on my phone. Hopefully I don't mess something up. Nope. Nothing's coming up there. What's this? Top chat, live chat. No, it's not giving me that option. Hold on. Let's see where this is. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out later. Sorry, guys. I'm hobbling today. My leg's pretty sore today. Yeah, I'm using my phone for my live. I use my iPhone. Roy says, "Have you got your phone handy?" No, I don't. It's what's filming my live. I have an iPhone and then I have an iPad. That's what I use. That's the problem. Okay. Sign in. Sign in on my iPad. Okay. I'll have to do that. I'll do that later. I'm not going to do that right now. Joe says Cat has cloned herself multiplicity because that gal is everywhere 24/7. You call her Michael Keaton, baby. Show me your screen. That's what comes up on my screen. Sorry, guys. I'm not usually bad with tech stuff, but for this particular area, I guess I am. Cass says, hit me up on Messenger. Steve can help after I get Ryan's done. Put my iPad in browser mode. God, I don't even know how to do that, dude. I'm sorry. I'm failing today. Cheers. What's up? Conrad's in the building. I'll figure it out after. I'm just going to enjoy this live. So what's everybody up to today? Are you doing a live today, Daniel? You going live or are you filming your videos today? How's everybody's day been? Enough about me. Let me know what you're doing. What's going on in your neck of the woods? Tom says, I love the pic of you showing the screen, show the screen. Daniel says, it's either you're not signed in or your YouTube account or you're not in browser mode. Okay. Desktop mode. Okay. I'll have to figure it out. Sorry, Dan. Browser mode is use Safari to go to YouTube. No, I just go to YouTube. I don't know why I don't have the option. I'm signed in on here too. On my I'm signed in on my iPad too because I upload my videos to it from my iPad, so I have to be signed in. Cat, you're funny. Steve says no sawdust today. Lunch with wife. Design some new laser files to make some wall art. Chase is coming by the Bearded Viking shop tomorrow. What? Dang, that's cool, man. Chase was talking about coming out to California too. I told him we could go stay up at the cabin. I'd like to meet everybody. You know, everything has a time and a place. You know, so eventually we will all get together, which I very much look forward to. Conrad says, right, that is the YouTube app, but Safari takes you to the full web client, not the basic app. Tom says, you see, we all have decided that Daniel is the standard that we shoot for. California. Well, I won't show you. I won't show you California, but I'll show you the California that I go by. I'm not like I'm not deep in the shit, man. I mean, I kind of follow politics, but I'm not deep in the shit, you know. I don't follow all the bullshit, and I just just kind of do my thing, and you know. I wish you were closer too, Mike. I think that's a comment. Yeah, it is. Thank you, Daniel. I didn't take it as like you were giving me shit, you know. Thumb terrific. Damn, Iowa State just upstate Iowa. Damn, they're about to enter that top 25, baby. Oh, not me, right? Okay. Thom lives in San Diego. Not drinking the juice, just riding the wave. Shit, I'm drinking the juice. I ain't gonna lie. I'm drinking the juice today. Yeah, I got thick skin too, man. I think I grew up my dad was pretty tough on me like growing up, you know, so like I feel like that, and then my career has really molded me and stuff that I've been through, you know, so I feel like that's kind of molded me to develop thicker skin, you know. I mean, I definitely have a serious side, but I mean, I feel like, you know, you just kind of got to enjoy life, you know, and just like take it for what it is, you know, regardless. Michael says, I'm also realizing I need to move stateside. Y'all get better prices and customers over there. Come on over, Mike. What's up, Chase? You about to go hang out with Mr. Daniel tomorrow, huh? Jealous? I'm jealous. Chase says, I got 60 grit skin. Nice. Joe says you should do a little live session with Chase. Daniel, you probably already have it planned. Nice. That'll be cool. I'm looking forward to my live session with Josh. I'm saving. I would love to have a live session with everybody else, but I have resumed. I have set the spot for Josh. Josh will be on my first live duo stream. So Conrad says the good thing about market today was there was a yoga class at the yeah. Cheers, but mine's beer. Hey, mine's a beer too. Yours might be some real beer. This is just Coors Light. Don't hate on me. I'm a Budweiser fan. Usually, I like Budweiser, but today it's Coors Light. Juan says getting better on the VN editor. I dropped a new video on my channel this morning. I'm gonna have to check it out, Juan. I haven't been on YouTube until an hour ago. So Reserve Jack. Damn! Shout out Ray. Ray said, Juan, your video was great. Michael says, all good, brother. Chase, quite day today. Back shop Monday. Conrad says, I don't know if there is a Nobel Prize for fashion, but I'm nominating whoever made yoga pants. Silver bullet. Yeah, baby. It's crazy because we went to a shaver. I just got a 6-pack of the Banquet. I like the Banquet too, the Coors Banquet. Joe says, "Do you have to have a streaming provider to do it that way?" I don't know what you're talking about, Joe. Maybe you could clarify. Chase says, "I went to the flea market here today and not a tool one." Hmm. Josh says, "Depends, Conrad. I've seen sausages stuffed pretty tight." Shit. I don't know what to say to that, Josh. Daniel says, "I'm gonna check it out." Ooh, gotta go. Fights are on. Yeah, their fights are on. Fights are on next weekend too. That's the Sphere is next weekend, right? Michael says we get shitty beer over here. I'm sure you got some good beer. What's up, Andy? How you doing? Good evening, sir. It's almost evening for me. It's 4, a little past 4. Steve says, "Yeah, I put out a new video today on making a thin strip jig for a table saw. Nice. I'm gonna have to check that out. I actually have I'll show you. I have a pretty nice thin strip jig that I bought from not YouTube, from Amazon. See if I can find it. I believe it was like a little dust on it because I haven't used it in a little bit. It works pretty well. I think it was only 25 bucks, 20 bucks. It's got the wheel, moves real well, adjustment in the center too, and the slots that lock into the miter slot for the table saw. It works pretty good. I've done some thin rips on it, and it works pretty smooth. I mean, I can't, I can't say enough nice things about this table saw. This table saw, it does everything that I ask from it and more. It was such a great investment for me. Sorry, I'm catching up on the comments. Michael says, "Good ale and scotch, but lager, no, not great. Tenets is the Scottish lager. Granted, I don't mind it, but it's pretty shitty." You have the same one, Conrad? Yeah, I like it. It's a view reel. It wasn't too pricey, and it works pretty good. Yeah, I'll leave it here so you guys can check it out. I'll leave it right here in front of this badass miter gauge. Joe says Kid Rock loves Bud Light. Aiden, Kid Rock. I like Kid Rock, man. Kid Rock is his own dude. Ray says Steve's handmade jig was awesome. I'll have to check that out. Steve says, "Nice, Ryan. I'm cheap. Made my own bearing on the laser with a brass rod." Nice, man. It's woodworkers. Is that meant for all of us or just me? Steve says, "I cut 66 slats with it. Pretty consistent." That's nice, man. I'm gonna have to check that video out. Same kind. Yeah, I like it, Conrad. I'm sure you like it too, right? It's a pretty nifty tool to add to your repertoire for your table saw. Um, and it's not too pricey because most of the time things for your table saw are pretty pricey unless you make like your own jigs, But this miter gauge, my wife got it for me as a present, and I love it. Juan says, "My honey's homemade. Can you add your channel? I've been wanting to make a thin rip jig." Kat just shared Chase's channel. Michael says, nice one, Ryan. I have adopted the Daner-made thin rip jig block, threaded insert, and a bolt. Did you make that yourself? Daner-made has his own channel, right? Josh says, getting closer, Ryan, to being ready. Got 2 more drawers to glue up with box joints for tool carts. Should have this mess organized and presentable soon. Yeah, man. I mean, that's awesome, dude. I can't wait to do the live with you. I mean, we still gotta hook up on the phone, and chat, So we'll get to that sometime soon, and it'll be fun. We'll get it all set up for this live. For those of you who don't know, Josh and I have been this last couple like month and a half, probably 2 months, have been hinting on like a dual live, which we're gonna be once we get it rolling, then it's gonna be rolling. It's gonna be something that's gonna be part of the whole part of both of our channels. I feel we still need to talk about a few things, but I feel like it's gonna be good for his channel and good for mine, and it's gonna be like a nice mixture, a blend of just it's gonna be fun mainly. But yeah, it's gonna Meet the Makers is gonna be real fun. Michael says, "What's the miter gauge, Ryan?" This miter gauge is the Incra 1000 Incra Miter 1000 SE. It's probably their like mid-priced miter gauge that Incra sells, and it's pretty fabulous. I feel like the 3000 and so on are just like, unless you're doing like really really like fine tuned angled, like this breaks it down into point half a degree. So like, and the other ones, they just go further and further. I feel like this one kind of just is good for me. Chase says, Ryan will be in Cali in about 6 months. Heck yeah, dude. You let me know, bro. We'll go. We can meet up and we go stay up at our cabin. Stay up at my cabin. I'd love to have you. We can hang out for however long you want to. I'll take some time off to hang out with you, just so you know. So let me know, dude. I'll make time for you. Michael says, okay, question time. Need honest answers here. Connor says, yep. I use it mostly to thin rip stock for boards and other panels. Josh says, yes, Joe, but Kid Rock also used an AK to blow up a stack of cases when they went woke. I saw that. That was pretty awesome. I try not to get into shit like that, but that was pretty. I like Kid Rock, regardless of what anybody says. Ooh, thin rip splines, nice, dude. Yeah, that's a good idea, because you can just make one long rip, and then for the splines you can just cut them up. Old Path, what's up, baby? Chase says, I sub to you too. Who'd you sub to? Kat says, I'm afraid to ask, and y'all can totally pick on me, but what is a coochie board? Michael Wilson, no Danner made his ages ago on his channel. He rocks, and I just made a version of it. Yeah, his channel's doing pretty good, huh? I know that I know that Jasper Makes is really high on him. I don't even know if I'm subbed to Danner Makes channel. I'll have to see if I am. Joe says, yeah, Kid Rocks loves that dude attitude. He probably cost a heifer Bush 50 million. Anheuser-Busch 50 million. Yeah, I probably did. You're talking about a guy who has a mansion, apparently. He was on Rogan. Kid Rock has a mansion that is like his party mansion on his property, and he has one bathroom, and it's like a gold bathroom. It's all in gold, from what I've been told. On Meet the Makers, love that title. Yeah. Cat, I think Cat came up with that title, right, Cat? Ray says, okay, I got to run. It's almost game time. See y'all later. See you, Ray. Roy says, sorry, Ryan, I really started something. It's okay. Shay says, I ordered a dowel making jig and a dowel centering jig. Gonna start doweling in all my panel glue ups. Nice. Michael said they both have 2 channels now. One mainstream, second more talkie, and yeah, they are great on each other. I got Daniel on to Jasper. I like Jasper. I think Jasper does a really good job of editing, and he's very like he has good humor. You know, he's his videos are always entertaining. I feel like he's trying to make it. I mean, God, I'm sure that dude has like, so his past few videos. I mean, he just came out with a video recently, but I don't think Jasper makes anything less for his main long form videos. I don't think he makes anything less than 45 minutes, right? And I've seen a couple of videos of like an hour and a half. So, God, I can only imagine that. I can only imagine the editing on that. Old Path. Hey, bro, love and appreciate the stickers. You're welcome. I appreciate you. What's up, Edgar? Edgar, I work with Edgar. Edgar's a really good friend of mine. He works with me at our company, Dragado's Flatiron. We build those bridges together, baby. Edgar's an awesome guy. Shout out to Edgar. Everybody tell Edgar hello. Edgar is an amazing guy. I can't say enough nice things about Edgar. I love him. He's an awesome guy. I consider him family. Yeah, he's a family man. He's a carpenter. He's just an all around great dude. I appreciate you, Edgar. Shout out to Edgar. Everybody tell Edgar I said. Everybody tell Edgar hello. Joe says, "Where is Meet the Makers, Cat?" So Joe, a few months back on the live, Cat had mentioned Josh and I had mentioned that we were gonna start doing lives together, but it was kind of like in the infancy of like, you know, doing a tandem live, which we are gonna be having soon. You know, it's just taking some time because I have so much stuff going on, and so does Josh. So like, but when it gets started, it's gonna be rolling. But anyways, Meet the Makers is a title for our live that came up from Kat. Kat is like she's so innovative. You know, she helps everybody out. So that's where Meet the Makers came from. Steve said, Chase Farley ever use a biscuit joiner? I used that for years before I bought a Festool domino. It really works for my tabletops that I build. Yeah, man, on my picture frames and stuff like that, I use a biscuit joiner for the splines. It's fast. And I also have a Festool domino as well. Shout out, Steve. I got the 700. I don't know what you have. I want to get the 500 still. Michael says, question from above. Sander, upgrade to Merca style router or save bit more, upgrade to the planar thicknesser combo. Honest thoughts, please. So it just depends, man. It just depends, Mike. I'm happy with my thickness planer. I have a rigid 13-inch thickness planer. It works well for me. It kind of just depends. Merca makes awesome products. So their sander's good. I'm gonna get. Here's my opinion. So like when you're sanding, right? So some pieces you're sanding just a lot. And I'm not the biggest fan of sanding, so like if I can find something that makes sanding better and is actually comfortable sanding. I mean, I like my DeWalt sander. Don't get me wrong. It's for the price, it's great. But when I went to fasteners and I had in my mind that I was going to get a Rotex because I have a few friends that have Rotex sanders, but when I felt the Rotex, they're just really bulky. and then I felt the ETS 150, and it was just amazing. And then Richard Moyock, he has a ETS 150, and I kind of just picked his brain, and because I had already picked the brain of the guy at Fasteners, and he's a cool guy. He said the ETS is great. He said it won't sand as fast as the Rotex, but the feel, like, overall, it's like the best. And then I watched a few videos, and mainly they said that the ETS, just as far as Festool goes, is an awesome product. Now, that being said, the Merca is also great. It doesn't have a button, it's just a tab, and you just hold it and you sand. It's a lot like the 3M. The 3M is great. Bosch also has a great sander. So, yeah. I don't even know if Edgar's still in here. Are you still in here, Edgar? Edgar Edgar watches my videos and stuff. He's very supportive. All right. Josh says, Chase, get the little dowel marking tools too. I showed them on my wine caddy video. Message me if you have any questions. Nice. 61 subs for Juan. Let's get Juan to 100, man. Let's get Juan there. Juan's doing some good things over in his channel. Michael says his earlier videos were around 25-30 minutes. He's done a 10-hour video of his time-lapse camera. I watched it over 4 days. Was very interesting to see what all goes behind. 10-hour video? Who did that? Jesper? Yeah, Cat's right. We're all makers, Joe. We are. But collabs, we're gonna collab on my channel. And it's not just gonna be me, like me and Josh. Like Josh, so we're just setting the basis. Josh and I are gonna do it like it's gonna be like a show. It's gonna be like an addition to both our channels. Like this is something that I and Josh has said as well. He wants to add to his channel. So me and Josh, like I don't know, once or twice a month, like meet the makers. I think it's a cool thing. I think it's a great thing. You know, not only are Josh and I very supportive of each other, not only are Josh and I great friends, but damn, why not do a, you know, we're both we're both entertaining, we both have fun, we both love people, so why not do it, man? Let's do this, baby. Yeah, cat's definitely gonna be able to help with those thumbnails for those dual chats. I mean, I could do the thumbnails for the dual chats if you want. It's up to you. Michael says, "What's up, Josh?" For those of you who don't know, Josh Whitler, right? Josh is the electric Whitler. For those of you who haven't checked out his channel, check it out. Michael says, I have a combo thicknesser right now, but it's slightly inaccurate router. I don't have a great one, but I don't use one much, and I have Makita 110V orbital right now. It's just one of those things, Mike. You just, if you want to up, like, so let's just say you want to have like a baseline of shop tools and whatever. You got to build. It's up to you what you want to build up to that baseline and then some. So if you want to build up your sanding, bring it on up, baby. If you want to build up that thickness planer, bring it on up, baby. Like, I obviously, my thickness planer is not the greatest thickness planer, but it gets the job done, and I have one. That's the point. So I can surface all four sides of the wood if I need to. I got my thickness planer, I got my mobile joiner, I got my big joiner, and I got my table saw. So, and then, to surface the sides 5 and 6, I have tools like my miter saw and my crosscut from my table saw that I could use. See you, Roy. Josh says we're gonna have to figure out some way to distinguish the Joshes. Yeah, I'll let you guys do that. Maybe you guys can figure that out. Michael says, yeah, Jesper done a 3.5 hour video of his projects. Then about 6 months ago, Jesper released a 10.5 hour. Damn, I didn't even see that one. Joshy, Big J, hooah. Josh says, we have different skill sets that can complement each other. I think it will grow to include lots of y'all. Just a hangout atmosphere for Q&A. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, obviously, Josh and I have different skill sets. We both, we both, no pun intended, we're both very skilled individuals. But we also have knowledge too, on both sides, and we're both, have different personalities. So I feel like it would be a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, baby. Sorry if that was wrong. I got 10 in here, man. I just lost 6. What's going on? Anyways, the electric. I'm just gonna call you Electric. I know your name's Josh, but I'll call you Electric. I used to work at a place. We add 5 Joshes, so we all went by our last names. Nice. Kat says I watched just for 3.5 hour one, but can't do the 10 hour one. That's a bit long. Man, if you could get somebody to watch a 10.5 hour video, you are Superman. Michael says I watched them both. Cat, granted, it wasn't easy towards the end of the 10.5 hour. Shake and bake, baby. Conrad says, in my army platoon there was 2 wheelers. My sergeant yelled "Wheeler" across the field one day towards us, and we both turned to him and asked which one. He said, whoever answered. Then we became deaf. Michael says, can I also recommend people go check out HEW and AWE on YouTube? Fantastic maker. Really doesn't have the recognition he deserves. Yeah, I'll go check him out. Damn, I don't have my pen pad. I'll have to remember that. Hell yeah, Josh. Josh says, I'll be the jelly. I already got the roll. Well, shit, I'll be the peanut butter, baby. Steve says, I used to have 3 Steves work for me in a call center. They had to use their middle names. Nice. So Steve already follows them. Whew. It ain't cooling down at all. I'm going to check. Do you have any videos, Edgar? I don't even know if Edgar's still on here. He doesn't. Mr. Padron. Did Daniel say he's going to do it? Oh, Daniel's going to watch the fights tonight, huh? Juan says, does that make Cat the bread? Shit, I mean, Cat's like the most helpful person ever. Scott, what's up, brother? You made it. Cheers. What did you say, Wheeler? I couldn't hear you. Michael says he's amazing, so talented. Really appreciate. But really decent bloke. I like that word, bloke. Having a hard time right now, potentially losing his shop. Oh, that's not good. He needs to start a Patreon, man. He needs to look at other avenues, I'm sure, and markets and things like that. There's tons of avenues, Like, just because I don't do markets and stuff like that doesn't mean I'm not fascinated with them. I'm very intrigued by many of you who have shops, who have markets and shops at your house that do markets. I just, that's awesome. Everybody's different. Everybody has, Etsy accounts, sell stuff on Etsy. Like, Just because that's not something that I do doesn't mean I'm not interested in that. I think it's fascinating. I think building multiple things that people enjoy is a pretty cool thing. Cast the spoon. You just spoon. Mike says he has one. He doesn't seem to get the revenue or sponsorship offers. How many subscribers does he have? Scott says, can we see a closer look at the wine caddy? It's a bit heavy. There it is. It's kind of heavy, so that's as close as you're gonna get. Shout out to Holly Lent. That was definitely a fun build. Was that close enough, Scott? I'm sorry. Did I use a bandsaw for the top? No, I did not. No, I did not. So what I did for, are you talking about this, the handle? I did not. So what I did was I had a piece of stock, right? And I took a ruler, one of my radius rulers, and I put it at a radius, and I scribed the top side, and then I did the bottom, and I scribed the bottom. And that's how I did it. And I did it with a jigsaw, and then I finished it like I sanded it, and no bandsaw work there. I don't even think I did anything with this project as far as with my bandsaw. It was all table saw, a bunch of hand tools, miter saw. Yeah. 20,000. Damn. That's surprise. That's surprising he doesn't. Yeah, he has 28,000 subs. And he's probably, I'm assuming that guy has to be monetized. He just gonna have to. VLC, what's up, Vinny? How you doing, brother? Vinny says, hi, Ryan. Just got home with the wifey from our anniversary dinner. Hi, everyone. I haven't emailed you about your stickers. Been busy. Yeah, hit me up, man. I'll send them your way. You know what? I'm getting low on certain designs of the stickers. So it's good that you've been holding off on that because I'm having new ones made. So you'll get the whole shebang. Michael says his last few videos have picked up, but previously that he was barely making 2,000 views. I mean, that's not bad, but if he has 28,000 people, he probably should have a couple thousand views each video at least. Happy anniversary too, Vinny, you and your wife. Cat, what did you share? Cat shared something. I don't know what it is. You retracted your statements. What were you going to say, Scott? Tell me. I want to know. Josh says, what the hell? That bandsaw is pretty expensive paperweight, bro. No, it's not a paperweight. It's not. I use it. I just haven't. I didn't use it on that. That bandsaw gets a lot of work. I had to show my jigsaw some love, man. It was just a quick thing, you know. I just scribed my radiuses and I just went to town. What's up, Lil Sambo? How you doing, brother? Glad you could join. You're welcome, Vinny. See you, Joe. Thanks for joining. I'm gonna get off soon too. It's been hour and 10. Oh, I got a little bit to go. I'll go 20 more minutes. I wonder if Joe. Nice. Juan says he just subbed you, Vinny. That's awesome. Joe says, "No, I'm wiped out. I'll go live tomorrow." I was, I was a little beat today too, man. My leg was saying "f you, Ryan" today a little bit. So, but I still wanted to go live. Has Conrad says, has anyone taken 3/4 ply across a joiner? No, I haven't. I have not. I might have to try that. What are you trying to make, Conrad? What happened, Steve? What happened when you did it? My surprisingly, my both my joiners, my big joiner is a 2 horsepower, and it's a little bit more. It's a little bit more abrasive with its cutting. Um, my 1.5 horsepower Grizzly, my benchtop joiner, is not as abrasive. Surprisingly, it's very smooth. Like all my stock that I put through, be it face joining or edge joining, it's really smooth. Surprisingly, I thought that my Delta would be better, but it's not. Um, so for the most part, I use my Grizzly, but for long stock, I'll use my Delta. Michael says, hold on, just square up some shelf stock. I mean, it might work if their light passes, like set it to a 30-second maybe. I'm sure you'd be fine. And he says, thanks, I'll subscribe to you guys too. I always write down everyone's names and subscribe. That's nice, man. I do the same thing. Obviously today I'm a little bit less prepared. I don't have I usually have my pen and paper, but I don't today. I'm kind of just like just hanging out, nothing serious today. Yeah, light pass. Josh says, so I got invited to an artist craft show in a month. Any ideas for quick projects that might fit my genre? Spends on easy projects, looking for brainstorms. Okay, so Josh, so I'm really digging that candle holder that Daniel just did, and I'm really I forgot. Forgive me for whoever posted that on the Bearded Viking Facebook group. I don't remember who it was, but since then there has been, not just Daniel, Conrad posted some photos of one he did. I think that's something cool, like the candle holder. It's coming along like holiday season, so like, and Josh, it doesn't necessarily have to be the same design, but I feel like that's something that would do really well. Maybe Conrad can attest to that because he is in he does markets. I mean, I'm just giving my opinion. I'll let Josh answer that. Steve, I'm not going to answer for Josh. Steve said, "What is your genre?" to Josh. Um, Josh is very creative, so I'll let Josh answer that question. Michael says Josh turned bottle openers, wine bottle stoppers, mushroom tea light holders, pins, but do them with big pins, 4.5 millimeter hole, easy turn and chuck. Yeah, Michael turns too. I mean, I haven't turned yet, so I can't really say anything as far as that's concerned, but something that I'm very interested in doing. Conrad says I took a 4x8 sheet of 3/4 ply on my job site, saw into 6-inch strips without good in and out support, so they aren't as square as it should be. What are your lanterns, Josh? What are they, like 18 inches maybe? Something like that? 16 inches? Maybe you can clarify from what the looks of it, maybe. Steve says the candle holder would really pop with a contrasting wood in the center. Yeah, that'd be cool, man. You know that. So that same concept of that candle holder, right? So I've kind of thought about this. So say you have those. Say you have that same design for a candle holder, right? So say you're putting those slots in, those inlay slots. Some of them can be for the light, but what if some of them you put an inlay? Eh? Eh? See what I'm putting down? Maybe? I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. Scott says, that's what I'm going to try. The candle holder with slats in the inside. Very cool. Yeah. I think inlays in a candle holder, like, I think with the light coming through and then the inlays, the mix of inlays, that would be cool. Or you could just do mixes. You could do inlays on the outside, on the edges, the outside edges or the side edges, whatever. See you later, Josh. Yes, inlay every other one. That's what I'm saying, Steve. That'd be pretty cool, right? I mean, I think so. I don't know. It's just another way. It's just another idea. Conrad says have a range of project prices. Product prices, cheap and small is good. Unique and mid-priced is good, and a few fancy pieces that will show what a badass you are. Yeah, I agree. And Josh, just make a video out of it, man. That video would do very well, dude. I guarantee it. You just put your spin on like building, just like building for the market, you know, building for the market, uh, and put everything in there. That'd be cool. And then maybe like video some of like you being at the market. Steve says maple inlay would be cool. Yeah, I think any type of inlay would be cool. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Scott. Inlay every other one, or you could inlay the sides, and just do some inlays, whatever. Or you could just do some splines on both edges, right? Change it up a little bit. Josh says lanterns were about 13 inches, but was restricted to a single 2x4. Can make next ones whatever I want. Just the multiple glue ups take time. Yeah, they do. They take time, especially when you're turning stuff like that. Conrad says price is easy increments, so you don't have to mess with the making change for the few people still paying the cash. I think you're gonna have fun, Josh. That's what I think. Scott says currently trying to do inlay. Hold on. Currently trying to do inlayers on my Kirby lamps, but it's very meticulous. Yeah, meticulous is fun though. You know. Um, I mean, I'm not a market guy, but I feel like if I was to do markets, I feel like I would build a lot of my product and take a lot of time and really have fun with the process and make something that I feel people would really like and then go out and mingle, you know. I like to mingle, so I think it'd be fun. Do you have a hold on. I don't know if Scott does content. Maybe somebody can chime on in. Scott does not have a channel, but I think he will have a channel someday. Josh says, "Oh, it's gonna be fun, but not gonna sleep much. Have so much to do besides the woodworking. Gonna be a fun month. Yeah, that'd be fun. You're gonna have a fun month, man. If you get that shop rolling, man. Imagine when we get those lives going. It's gonna be fun, Josh. I'm telling you. Picking each other's brain on the phone, man." Vinny says, "Who's Juan? What's their channel?" Hold on. Let me get his channel. This is Juan's channel. Oh, cat beat me to it. Quick draw McGraw. You know what movie I just watched recently that I'd never seen? That was pretty cool. Have you guys seen 310 to Yuma? Oh shit! My wife and I watched it, and I've probably watched it like 2, 3 times since then. God, that's a good movie. Commerce says a one-off market is hard to judge. Are the people looking for cheap and yard sale prices? You can't price compete with people reselling Timo shit. Yeah, man, that sucks, dude. I feel like when I go, excuse me, I feel like when I go to a market, I'm gonna see. I want to see some badass shit, right? These makers, like you know. I feel like if you're a true maker and you do these markets, I feel like you got to put out the cool shit, like some Conrad shit. Juan's still around, man. You still here, baby. Amy Joe's back. What's up, Amy? What are you doing? You get your phone all good? Steve says, yeah, that's a good show. What about Open Range? No, it wasn't a show, Steve. It's a movie, baby. 310 to Yuma. It's with Russell Crowe and what the heck is his name? My wife's gonna kill me. She loves him. He was Christian Bale. Michael says, not seen that. Want to see new Deadpool movie and new Bad Boys movie. Well, if you don't watch those, check out one of those. If you're into westerns and things like that, check out 310 to Yuma. My boy. Josh says, this show is a specialty artist show. Only 12 invited. It's indoors at a sports pub right before a Packers game here in Wisconsin. Thinking lots of beer and wine projects with a couple of high end. Oh, that's a big deal, Josh. Oh, you might have some heavy hitters at that show. You're gonna have to put some time in, my brother. Steve says markets are hard. That's why you have high end pieces than $5 to $20 items. A lot of times you make more from the smalls. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, movie. It's a good movie. Conrad says Maker's Market can be wide open for products and prices. Amy just says yes, he was bored on his drive home. Juan says saw the new Deadpool movie, was so funny. I'm gonna have to check it out. I want to see that new Don't Hate on Me, you know. I want to see that new Moon movie with Scarlett Johansson and Channing Tatum. Michael says, Josh, coasters, bottle openers, and stopper beer mugs turn stainless inserts. Steve says, yeah, let's see. Steve says, that's awesome. Do you have the ability to make laser engraved stadium coasters, wall art? I'll let Josh answer that. Josh says, it went through the game. Drunks at halftime would be throwing that dollar. They'd be throwing that dollar to make you holler. Conrad says, in a place like that, you'll want to showcase your skill as people will ask for custom or unique pieces. That's a good point, Conrad. Yeah, definitely. I feel like that too. I feel like when they see the caliber of your work, they'll probably want you to make some stuff for them. You got a laser too, Josh? Okay, so my wife and I bought a laser like 6-7 months ago, and I still haven't opened it. It's a laser. It's a Fox Alien laser, and I have it's a laser and CNC, and then it has I actually have a expansion table to it, and I just have not opened it. Steve says I vended at a Oktoberfest for 5 days last year. You're right, Josh. About 8:30 p.m. They were buying a lot. Nice. Well, there you go. They're gonna be buying a lot of Josh's stuff. Amy says I get frustrated when people bring homemade items. I know dang good and well they didn't make. Yeah. Here's the thing. I love I love I love Etsy. I love markets, right? I do. I get it. But I don't want to rip people off. I actually have a heart, and I actually value what I'm making. I take pride in what I'm making. So, like, I'm not a person that would put something on Etsy. I'm not saying anything about people that put stuff on Etsy because, as you can see, Daniel puts stuff on Etsy and it's wonderful. And I'm not hating on people that do markets because Conrad does markets, and I've seen other people that do markets too, and they put out wonderful stuff. But there are those people, like Amy Jo says, that just, God, I hate to say it, but they put up that bullshit. They put up that bullshit, man. I'm sorry. If I hurt your feelings, anybody, I'm sorry. But some people put out that bullshit though. You know, if I was to do a market or put an Etsy, build an Etsy, I'd be trying to put out some badass shit, like stuff that I put, like this wine caddy. Like, even though I put it down to a crunch time, I put a lot of effort into it, man. A lot of detail, you know, and anything else that I do is the same type of thing, be it cabinets, be it picture frames, be it face frames for inset shelves, be it baseboard, be it crown, be whatever. I'm saying, me in general, I put everything I have into something, so that way when you see what I've built, what my product is, that you can feel that I've put all that heart into it. It's just how I am, man. And that's how I feel. Like, you know. Michael says, Josh, hit me up on email. I'll send you like 300-400 files. Connor says, I've probably made near as much from other vendors wanting custom pieces, special boxes, or display shelves, etc. Steve says, Josh, you should holler. I have 2 lasers. It's a huge moneymaker. I can offer some guidance. Yes. I feel like lasers and CNCs in that respect come in handy when you are a woodworker too, because they can add to your repertoire. Yes, Conrad, working on business cards and marketing for custom orders. Hopefully we'll get some orders for bigger builds. Okay, Josh, I will tell you this right now, and Frank just gave me the idea, and my sticker guy, my wife's cousin, just is going to do this for me. And shout out to Frank. Put the QR code to your YouTube channel, or website, whatever. It helps out. I'm having that done, and from what I hear, it does wonders. So maybe put a QR code on your business cards. Just a tip. Michael says, anyone else that wants them? It's got coaster beard combs, tablet stands, excuse me, phone stands, whole load more. You must have had a lot of patience to not open that. I'd be like a kid in a candy store with a laser. I have, I just haven't opened it yet. I just haven't. I definitely respect lasers and CNCs, what they do. I just haven't got around to it. No disrespect to anybody that has a laser. And I don't even have a freaking laser, Michael. Juan says, Ryan, I have the Fox Alien Masuda Pro. I don't have the laser, and you have the extension. Yeah, I do. I think altogether it was like $1,000. Yeah. Even though there needs to be upgrades on it. Like my friend Sean that comes on here, he was saying that I can upgrade the CNC and I can upgrade the laser. Mainly the laser. He said the CNC portion is pretty good. Thanks, Michael. Steve Conrad will hit you up on Messenger for tips soon. What's up, Michael? For those of you who don't know, Michael is an up-and-coming content creator too, and he is doing a great job. You have an awesome channel called The Whacking Shack. I am going to put a shout out on his channel. I'm going to share his channel, rather. Damn, you got more subscribers than me. You're doing the damn thing, brother. Here's Michael's channel if anybody hasn't subscribed. The Whacking Shack. Check his channel out. He's doing the damn thing. I think you've only been a little over a month, and he's almost at 300 subs. So, hot damn, this guy's doing some shit. And I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you made it for the live, Michael. Doesn't hurt my feelings doing this full time for 2.5 years. I've learned it's not what you want to make, but that what customers will buy. It's hard finding customers to pay for quality work. That's true too. Not everybody wants to pay high prices for stuff. And okay, so here's okay. So I'll take this for example. I'm going to show you some stuff, right? And this is stuff that I could put like on Marketplace, but I just have, right? So take these basic items right here, right? And I'll push my miter gauge a little bit more forward. But take these, you see these at markets, right? And these are redwood coasters that I made. Same redwood that I use for my post caps for my cabin. So I'll put those to the side. But point being is, so this is a basic cutting board, top's rounded over, bottom is chamfered edge, basic cutting board, This is African mahogany and maple, right? This is another cutting board I did, and there's no details. It's just a cutting board with rounded edges, lots of accent wood. Oops, I don't know what that is. That was from my joiner. But point being is that some people don't want to pay like juice grooves, handles, stuff like that. Some people don't want to pay high prices for some stuff like cutting boards and things like that. So like it's kind of one of those things. It's tough. It's a tough sell, as most of you know. Let's see. I'm going to catch up a little bit. Sorry, guys. I went on a tangent. I'm going a little bit over my time, but I'm going to get through these comments and then let's see. So Conrad says, I was set up next to a guy today that looked like he was having a garage sale of general crap. That sucks. Steve says, I already read that one. Amy says, that's why I tried to make pieces unique. That piece that you've been doing with the beard and like the inset, man, those blue little medallions was beautiful. Steve says, I make passion projects, but I also have to make what they will buy. Yes. Steve says, yes, I'm a woodworker first. Amy Jo says, my son is working on a design for me for my stickers. Steve says, hit me up, guys. I make magnetic name tags to wear with your name, then put a QR code that can link to your Facebook, Etsy, YouTube, etc. It is better than a business card. Damn, Steve, I might hit you up about that. That's cool, brother. That's really cool. Josh says, I want to make a bunch of smalls just to cover my booth fees and gas. Hoping for much more, but popping my cherry on this so I don't know what to expect. Conrad says, I have a QR code on my cards on my stall banner and have a few 8.5 by 11 pages in sheet protectors on the table so many people can scan the codes rather than taking a card. Can't lose the code. That's a good idea, Conrad. Benny says, I love watching Steve's channel. I agree. Yeah, 300 in a month. He's doing some. So Michael is really entertaining. Michael has a small shop. You know, he doesn't, no disrespect. He doesn't have the most high end tools, but God, he's just his presentation and just him, just Michael himself is very entertaining. He's very thorough, very detailed, and I believe his channel is going to do quite well. And I will continue, my friend, to, you know, share the love. The problem, Michael says that's the problem I have over here. People would rather spend $10 on, say, a shitty cutting board from supermarkets than, say, $40. That's just everywhere, dude. QR code, that's a must. I'm barely changing that game right now, so yeah. Michael says, what would you get for those boards, Ryan? I have a ton of mahogany. I don't know. I really don't. I haven't done any markets, but these I would probably just give these away to friends and family, to be honest with you. Because, like, I don't know, like, I don't know, what would you think these coasters would go for? 20, 25 maybe? I don't know. They'd rather buy an MDF table for, say, $100 than buy a live edge table for 150, 200. I know a guy in town that sells tables for $5,000-$10,000. I don't know. Brad's back. What's up, Brad? Conrad says, QR code to your store shop. You can have links to your videos or a blog to your products. Yeah, that's a good idea. Josh says, saw a guy that last weekend selling beautiful cutting boards, pizza pills, cheese cutters and such, but he didn't have them oiled and waxed, so they look dry and crappy. Such a shame. Yeah, so what I was taught, like, you can oil your cutting boards, but if you're going to go, like, show them off, you need to oil them again. You know, I just use beeswax and mineral oil. That's what I use. And I'm not like some cutting board connoisseur, but that's what I use. And I make my own. I have a little crock pot, and I buy beeswax from Amazon, and I just do a ratio of beeswax and mineral oil in the crock pot, and it comes out well. And I have them in tins. You could also sell them too. Sell the oil. I know people do very well on that. Oil up, baby. Dan's right. Oil up, baby. Josh says, right, Steve. My wife pointed out when she liked, I said, one with the purple heart. His eyes lit up and he jumped out of his chair. Didn't look like someone killed his puppy and then told her I'd make. What's maybe, Daniel? Maybe Vince? Okay. Ooh, QR code generator. Josh, or no, Michael says, shit luck dude was giving me a shout out and my phone died. I'm put these back over there. These were just for demonstration purposes. Mike Delador, he's a badass. He's a stud. He's only been doing YouTube for a month now, and he's almost cracking that 300. It's cool. See you, Steve. Thanks for joining, man. I'm about to jump off too. Get maybe like a few minutes, 5:15. I'll go to, and then I'm out. I'm gonna go hang out. I'm gonna go have some pizza. I'm gonna go be a Ninja Turtle and hang out with my family. Possibly watch the fights, maybe. Donata brothers and sisters. Michael says I'm heading to bed, folks. It's 1 a.m. Damn, thanks for joining, Michael. 1 a.m. I'm blown away. Just the fact that you guys in the UK, Roy and Michael and little Sambo and a few others. I appreciate you guys being here. Amy Jo says I'm waiting on Jamie to get home so we can watch movies. Nice. What are you gonna watch? Michael says hit me up, anyone, if you want laser files. Okay. Anthony, what's up, man? How you doing? I don't think I've ever seen you in here. Tell us about yourself. Are you a woodworker? And if you haven't, hit that subscribe button, baby, and the like button. Josh has got 5 requests for my wine caddy before Christmas. Got to find some more walnut. Damn, didn't you have a lot of walnut, Josh? You already burned through it? I'm going to look at Anthony's profile. I don't know who this is. I do not know who it is. Oh, well. Anthony says, I'm making some K-style half-lap legs out of mahogany, curly maple, and purple heart. Laminate made. Nice, dude. All right, Conrad. Later, brother. I'm about to jump off, too. Oh, you from Bearded Viking? Awesome, brother. Well, I'm glad you can make it. I'm glad you come and check out my live. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe, baby, and that like button. Show my channel some love. Yeah, Daniel's channel is awesome. A lot of the people from here come from his channel. We have a great community. Nice, dude. Well, thank you for being subs to me. Also, before I get off here, if anybody hasn't done it, go on over to my Patreon. It's in the description box below, and it's also up in the chat. I shared it, so if you can, check out my 77 Rockets Woodworking Patreon page and go subscribe. It's free, and there's also paid tiers to that if you want to help support my channel. So I'm going to read Josh's comment, and then I'm going to head on out, baby. Josh says, and everything else, sister showed my channel to her coworkers at the Specialty Medical Clinic. They all want to buy whatever I can make. Good start. I think that's a great start, Josh. I think it's a great start. All right. Thanks for joining, everybody, on this Saturday evening. Appreciate you all. I'm going to head on out. Going to go grab some pizza. Yeah. If you can, Kat, before I head on out, if you can, Kat, share my Patreon, and I'll stay on for another minute. Anybody check out my Patreon. Click on the link. Share it real quick, Kat, for me, please. I got my phone over there. I can't share it. Yeah, hit my Patreon up. Anybody, if you can, Kat, please put my Patreon in the link, and I'll stay on for just one more minute. Have a great evening, Scott. It was awesome to have you here, man. Sorry, my pizza's froze. All right, all right. Just go to my description box. Check out my Patreon. Later, everybody. Everybody have a good evening. I'm gonna go have some pizza. Cat put my Patreon up. Patreon is in the chat. The link. Go check it out, baby. Thanks for joining me